Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Auburn Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, the Vols head coach told me before the game he is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Will kick it off to get things started. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Takes a handoff. It's Bishop. He couldn't get it to the corner as this defense opening things up with a big play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, "Sit out, sir."
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Throwing on the run. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll move the wide receiver. Straight ahead, it's Cobb. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd. Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Auburn Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with Tennessee's head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a
Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Auburn Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, checking in with Coach Heidel before the game. He has great confidence in the line of scrimmage and their ability to run the ball today. And that's because he has got an experienced back. With a freshman quarterback, if he doesn't like what he sees, he can hand it off, and they would plan on having great success up front. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
They're going to ride this running back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Bishop. Oh, he's got some space. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And the Volunteers are flying down the field. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. On the ground, it's Phill. Gets away from one, finds some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
On the direct snap, it's Bishop. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Just feeds the running back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Turns into the pile. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Needs it. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion. This offense trying to quiet the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Volunteers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. for the edge. First down, he'll keep it. Quick toss. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Wide open spaces. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Excellent pass by the back on the option. The extra point here would tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Bishop. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that wildcat, and they give up a big play. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
On the run, it's Morris. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They'll give it to Hardy. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Right at the line. Breaks into the open. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown ball. Once he got some room, it was over. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
The Volunteers will call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Coming out with it, it's Kane. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quick give. It's Cobb. Got the first down. He's running free down the middle. Inside the 30. The 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the point after is good. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation. So the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, and get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, gonna throw it. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, both teams putting up numbers. Will the offenses continue to walk it up and down the field, or is there a defensive stop somewhere as we start the second quarter? Trying to make one miss. So here comes the Auburn offense. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Hits inside, it's Cobb. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Sends it back in motion. Direct snap. It's Cobb. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
That's why it's so important to have success on first and second down. They're running the ball on second down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up third and inches.
They knock him down, but not before he picks up a first down for Auburn. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right side, it's Singleton. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Brown wants to pass. Left side is Cobb. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the...
And he's got room. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give them a different look. Direct snap. They make the stop, but not before the chains move, and the Wildcat formation pays off.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And they sniff that draw out. When a draw, you really have to sell that pass like you're going to throw the ball down the field, but the defensive line, the defense was not biting it. You could tell they were ready for it. Came, got on the running back, got him on the ground quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Changing the routes with his receiver. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. The give, it's Cobb. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And I really don't understand the play call. Palmer, like 3rd and long, and they're not trusting their quarterback. Does this say something about their quarterback moving forward? We'll get to that as the game progresses, but man, I just think you got to trust your quarterback, and you got to pass the football on 3rd and long.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
They'll try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen.
There he goes! And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5 at 2nd and long. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Fires immediately. Good, strong tackle. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Bishop. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. The Vols will try to convert on 4th down. Out wide left, it's Cartwright. There he goes. Got enough space. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Right side, it's Cartwright. He will be stopped short, just shy of the goal line, and the 2-point conversion attempt will fail. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. He's past the marker. Turns it on at midfield. Flying down the left side. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers!
Yeah, dude, if I'm a DC, I'm throwing my clipboard. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable. Having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop it.
They get it into the end zone. Two-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. They'll run this play from the pistol. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Left side is Jackson. At the 45 on his way. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Shakes off the defender. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Might as well run him again. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Burrowing for yardage. He'll have enough for the first down. They'll maintain possession. We'll see if they're happy enough just to let the clock run out. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Extending the play. Out wide left, it's Bishop. He's dropped. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure, and you don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Looking for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking for a crease. It's Cobb. Got enough for the first down. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show.
Number 97, set to advance on the football.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third. Racing to the right. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Auburn. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 25, exactly where he would have been if he'd taken the knee. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Turns it upfield. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. Wants to go up top on second down. Hauls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. Leaping grab for a big gain. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Wants to keep it in the air. Left side, it's Matthews. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Matthews. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down to the air. Makes the catch. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Vols! And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Snapped it in the shotgun. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Number 97 set to kick this one away.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Brown will throw it. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Cobb. Fights off a defender. Turning it on. Past the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Auburn! He shed tackles right and left and housed it. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Deep in the end zone, it's Phill. He'll be out of bounds short of the 25 at the 22-yard line. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They haven't had a whole production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Rolls right. Lets it fly. Right side, it's Nimrod. Touchdown, Tigers! And the stomping has commenced.
It started with their offense. They put them in a bind, man. They're already trailing, needed a good possession here in this third quarter to cut into the lead. What do? They turn the football over, short side of the field. Their defense doesn't hold, and this game is getting out of hand.
And the extra point splits the uprights. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Pulls and fires complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass on second down.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. Running inside the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. What a bizarre turn of events. He scooped up the fumble and took it all the way back for two. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Washington again. Oh, he's got some space. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Second and long here. Wide receiver going in motion. Brown wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he avoids the sack.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. So here is the Tennessee offense. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Goes high to pull it in. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Drops back on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Volunteers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
They get the football, but I think they touched it too soon. Flag on the field, and I believe it's coming back. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Offense working from the pistol. Looking for room. It's Cobb. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Brown will throw it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Still looking to his right. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let him out of the pocket there, but now forcing the 4th down, and it's decision time for this offense.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
Man, that was going to be a bomb. There are a lot of NFL kickers that wouldn't make that field goal.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Fresh set of downs going up top. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Sails one into the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The long missed field goal squashed any hopes of scoring on the last drive. They'll try to get something done this time. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's a give to Washington. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Motion from the wideout. A designed run for the quarterback. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Long way to go on second down. Gonna run it. It's a hop. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Third and long right here. Brown wants to pass. Got him quickly. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Tigers. He got a step and just dusted the field. They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. On the return, it's Morris. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly to run it back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow.
Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense.
They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down. Snapped on fourth down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back. doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Give to Washington again. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Tries again to get it in. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And the punishment has been extended. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. From deep, it's Dodson. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The give. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team, that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Sees an alley. Breaks into the open. Busts through behind his pad. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And the Vols will have it 1st and 10. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the offense goes toss play, but guys, they do it running into the boundary where there's just not a lot of space and room to work for the running back. He had nowhere to go, and he got tackled for a loss.
Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Jackson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Vols will hustle to the line. Running it to the right. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game, because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The Volunteers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeps it himself. He'll pitch it. They use the sideline and get him out of bounds right at the 9. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Moving to his left. He wants it all. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. He said there would be days in games like this. Nothing seems to have gone right in the latest mishap. A touchdown taken away by the flag. Trying to get the corner. He'll toss it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. DB's right up on the receivers. On the direct snap, it's Gordon. Buys time to his left. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0. And we're going to wrap this one up with the PAT. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.